Hello YouTube and welcome to night 8. I weighed in at 286.4 pounds this morning, and if I look tired, it's because I am. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning after going to bed at sometime after midnight, and over the weekend I've logged about 33 miles on the bike with Leah. So yeah, I know that's not all that many for some people, but I'm feeling it right now. So today we went to Laguna Atascosa and spent most of the day there. We actually prepared for the trip and took food and snacks apart from breakfast. And I'm looking into getting some sort of camera setup so I can share some of the cool stuff that we see while we're out. We do these day trips all the time. There's all sorts of stuff to do down here. So I go mountain biking, often. I'm trying to work that in like 3-4 times a week. So I'm going to try to get some sort of camera to not only vlog around here rather than me just sitting here in front of the camera all the time. Show some workout stuff, show some mountain biking, show off some of the nature that we go out and see. So stay tuned for that. It might be a little while because we have a trip coming up that's going to take most of my budget for a bit, but I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try to mix things up a bit before too long. But the nature preserve was really cool. Saw a lot of wildlife. We got there around daybreak, and we didn't quite get there before first light, but it was really neat driving in before the sun had actually risen and seeing the wildlife that was moving around. And then about the time we got onto the trail on the bikes was sunrise. So there's just a lot of stuff happening around then as far as like the deer moving around, and I think I saw an ocelot whenever we first got into the park, but they're obviously pretty elusive. So yeah. I ate, well, first off, I'll leave a link to a Google Photos album of some of the stuff that I did get with my phone. Obviously it's not going to be all that impressive, but yeah, I'll leave it in the description of the video. So I ate quite a bit today. I could have easily eaten more. I'll just say that right now. Like I'm still hungry right now after dinner, and I'm starting to smell the meal prep, I think. So I've done this to myself again, and I'm not excited about it. But just overall in general, just on the bike, I could have eaten more, so I tried to restrain myself. I haven't really figured out how much more I should be eating, or is it acceptable to be eating on days where I am as active as I was today. We rode about 20 miles today, along with just walking around and getting everything ready, loading up the bikes, all that, packing up the bikes, cleaning up everything. I mean, all that stuff adds up. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just going to come with time. Just feeling out how much is too much and how much is not enough. But I'm not really worried about it today. I think today went pretty well. Like I've already said, we're meal prepping again tonight. So that should be a meal a day for pretty much the entire week for me. So we did successfully eat all of the meal preps that were prepared last week. I finished up the last one for dinner tonight, so that's a win in my book. It's food waste is well, it sucks. I feel really bad about it, but it's something that is pretty common around here. So I feel like food prep not only helps with actually making healthy choices, but it also reduces wasted food, which is great. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and move on through this though because I need to get back to helping Leah with that food prep. So for food today, I had a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle and a hash brown this morning. It's about 700 calories for breakfast. There's no excuse for it. I just wanted a damn McGriddle. I love those things. It was early. I hate early. Me and early don't get along. So, yeah, it is what it is. Um, for lunch, uh, I had a sandwich and some trail mix. The sandwich was a slice of Munster cheese, about 80 calories, 4 ounces of sliced roasted turkey, about 120 calories worth, heirloom tomato, 15 calories worth, baby kale and spinach mix. I mean, I just want to list it because it was on the sandwich. Same with the broccoli sprouts and the Dijon mustard. I mean, those three things aren't going to have very many calories at all. And then the bread is Dave's Organic Power Seed, 100 calories per slice, so 200. And yeah, the name makes me giggle like every time. And then 400 calories worth of trail mix. So that's, you know, not a huge lunch, but I had been snacking because of the ride. So let's see here. That's 850 calories for lunch, 840, something like that. Dinner was, I've said this like twice already, but it was one of the meal preps. The roasted chicken and veggies over rice. And I had a prickly pear kombucha. It's 40 calories for the whole bottle. So that's about a 450 calorie dinner. And then over the course of the day, I did snack quite a bit. I had a Primal Kitchen coconut cashew bar, half an orange, a banana, and half a Kind bar. So you add all that up, and I think it's about 3,150 calories. I had some more trail mix at some point, so that's I think I had about 600 calories worth of trail mix on top of the 400 from earlier. So I had 1,000 calories worth of trail mix today. That might be a bit excessive. Yeah, 3,151 is what MyFitnessPal is saying. So that's a lot of food today. MyFitnessPal says I burned 1,600 calories on the ride earlier. So, yeah. Yeah, it was certainly an active day. So, I think that this weekend went pretty well diet-wise and definitely activity-wise. It's going to take some time to really get into not having something so small as 30 miles on the bike, because 30 miles on a bike is nothing. But it's going to take some time to get past something like 30 miles on the bike hurting quite as much as it does right now. I had a lot of fun doing it, but I'm going to be feeling it. So, yeah. Good weekend all around. Got to spend a lot of time with Leah. Really no complaints. So, thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.